Again, you show yourselves, you wavering forms, revealed as you once were, to clouded vision. Shall I attempt to hold you fast once more? Hearts willing to suffer that illusion. Of lovely hours, those slipped from me and lost. They can no longer hear this latest song. I bring my verses to the unknown throng. My heart's made anxious, even by their clapping. A shudder takes me, tear on tear entire. The firm heart feels weakened and remote. What I possess seems far away from me. And what is gone becomes reality. Today is Heinrich Faust's funeral. Despite how the sign read, even she wasn't sure if that was his real name. So, let's put it this way. Today is Daddy's funeral. There are more people than I thought. Aunt revealed traces of annoyance beneath her veil. So sleepy, the girl thought. Why must we get up to face such a dreary day? Chatter permeated the sea of black suits, of which she recognized only a few. A few in the crowd wept with sorrow. How nice it was that there were still those who would lament his passing. It's about time to go, Aunt asked with a smile. Why does Aunt smile when she clearly never means it? The girl yawned and looked at the tomb, almost wishing she could swap places with the person resting inside. The coffin closed with a firm click, as if a patch of clouds in the gloomy sky had run headlong into the wall. Is it this one? No. No matter how tidily the lush blue tiles were stacked, one could still detect the passage of time. What's wrong? Aunt turned around, mystified. The girl didn't want to go in. Aunt smiled wryly, as if she had read the girl's mind. You only have to go in and see what's in there. Don't worry, it belongs to you now. No, why do you think that would bother me? This isn't what you guys say at home. However, the girl kept all those thoughts to herself. Never mind, just wait outside then, Aunt waved as she turned dismissively. The doorknob turned smoothly. So slow. Going in wasn't better than staying out here, but she just wanted to go home as soon as possible. Any home would do. Aunt Marthy? The very air seemed to freeze. A horizontal layout could just barely be made out through the haze clouding the unlit lights in the antechamber. In the silence, it was as if dust would be stirred up by the slightest step. But the odd thing was, there was no dust at all. Weird. Both doors were locked. Why? The electricity must be on. Where's the light? The light. Eek. Ew, gross, nasty. Oh, it's a dog. Oh, God. Oh, it's not a dog, it's a cat. Ah. Just a hella fucking weird-looking cat. That was frightening. Feline eyes lanced a sharp look out of the gloom, where coal-black fur melted into the shadows. It flicked away in the next second. Ah. It disappeared. Where had it come from? The cat had vanished from the corners of her eyes. Weird. Huh? Oh. The empty path extended further into the darkness. No, Ant could not have passed by here. But... Oh, we gotta play now. Alright, so we're in a spooky house. There's a cat, we're following the cat. Can I save? Oh, hell yeah. Whoa! It's like a little notebook. Okay. Books. Item. Oh, we got a hell out of nothing. It's kind of fun. Okay, books. Oh. Alright. Pressing alternate switches to full screen mode. Chocolates will increase walking speed. Matches will increase line of sight. Keeping to a certain walking speed and sight radius will decrease the dangers of danger. What? That's like very important. That's interesting. This is like the first RPG Maker game I've played in forever where it's just like, they didn't just push it right in front of you. It's like, God, there's the instructions. You can just have them for free. What? Oh my gosh, do they have an idle animation? Oh, that's amazing. I haven't seen an RPG Maker game do that in forever where they're like sleeping. Alright, it's pretty creepy. Little girl, I don't know what your name is because it didn't tell me. I don't think it did. I know your dad's name is Fausts, though. I'm sorry that your dad died. That kind of sucks. Oh. There was nothing. Empty space all around her, but nothing revealed itself. The dead air thrummed violently in her ears. There's no way Ant could be here. A screeching noise came from the door behind her. What in the world? Darkness oozed in. This was the beginning of the nightmare. A patch of purple was eerily bright in the absence of light, as if it had been sugar-coated with icing. Hello? An ear-piercingly sweet voice. An ear-piercingly sweet voice sounded as a patch of purple propped out from the inky depths. You nasty. Gross. Get away from me. Smooth locks bleached of color, as if waiting for a painter's palette that would drip down any second now, peered out. The ashen-faced owner turned to greet her. Hi? Yes. Oh, excellent, you understand me. A purplish-white figure pulled itself up, as if ascending a long flight of stairs. Fabulous shoes. What time is it? Is it spring? Long sleeves flapped across her vision, but the way the figure moved didn't seem entirely human. Who are you? I remember the door being locked. If there's nothing else, can you shut the door on your way out? It started moving away with a flourish of its sleeves, accompanied by the glopping sound of a horse's hooves. It seemed bored. but this made her feel a bit uneasy. She yelled defiantly, "I don't want to leave!" This is Father's old house, so she should be the one to inherit it. The adults had said that before. No matter how unwilling their expressions had been, they'd indeed said that before. Therefore, she wasn't going to let herself be swept out the door, no matter what. The figure stilled and turned back, despite being far away. Oh? She regretted her words almost immediately, particularly as the figure swiftly closed the distance between them. She realized its expression hadn't changed, as she tilted her head a long, long way up to meet its gaze. Really? Violently purple eyes flashed gleefully as if they had suddenly remembered something. A garish grin abruptly split open the pale face. Elizabeth! A cloyingly sweet voice spelled out the girl's name. You've returned. The light disappeared suddenly as if window shutters had snapped shut. And then the door opened. Her body moved of its own accord, disconnected from a mind roiling with confusion. Elizabeth sprinted up the steps and past a dim doorframe draped with spiderwebs, retracing her original path. She couldn't remember why she set foot in this place, and a growing sense of nauseated distaste urged her to leave. Her heart settled when she finally set foot on the lush carpet. As long as the front door is still open, then... Huh? What? There was nothing on the wall. Where's the door? She was trapped by the nothingness that revealed itself in front of her, just like how the cat previously cowered in the corner. This couldn't possibly be happening. What's wrong? That nauseating voice was starting to become irritatingly familiar. Let me out, she cried. What's that you say? There's no such thing as a front door. She retorted, I just came in from the front door. I didn't see that. You told me to shut the door on my way out. I don't remember saying that. The unease that had disappeared resurfaced with a will, almost tangible in its strength. Terror. Exhaustion. She didn't want to face this latest turn of events. A strong sense of fatigue stole its way into her mind, and her eyes started to close. What's wrong? Ah. Elizabeth? How? How? How did the being know her name? Her eyes shut firmly before she could ask the question. Indeed, I shall enchant your eyes and your ears, instead of shutting yourself away, sad as the worm that gnaws your books. Come, follow me to a new place. Let us go then to learn about life, and leave the rubbish of philosophy. What? These are like big words. Shit. Bear laws. La damnation de Faust. Except probably with like an accent. Oh. Squares. Elizabeth opened her eyes. Where is this place? The pendulum ticked away mercilessly in the empty air, as if it was the only living thing left in the world. What the fuck is going on in this game? I don't really like that guy. He was kind of weird. Or girl. Oh, and we're sleeping again. Okay, don't do that. What about like a save point? Could I have one of those? Is that a jar? What's in the jar? It was a piece of chocolate candy. Oh, those make me faster. Gimme. Looks pretty good. I don't like chocolate, though. Get chocolate. You only get one. Eating will impart more energy, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay, thanks. You'll be unable to progress if you cannot walk. Oh, okay, then. It's like a good thing to, like, save. Just in case we somehow get slower. Did it save? Nope. Alright, look at the mirror. You're cute. The reflection of my face in a stern expression. Give yourself a smile. Come on, you gotta keep yourself brightened up in this kind of area. Don't do that to yourself. Oh, a key. The half of the label that remained of the words 1F, right corridor. Oh, thank God. Oh, key to the right corridor. Perf. Thank you very much. Alright. Oh. What? Oh. It's just opening. The interpretation of dreams. Memories from reality are sometimes unable to be recalled in dreams. As long as nothing happens that prompts one to recall their true self, then no reflection will occur. For instance, the dreamer might truly believe he is a sailor if he fails to recall his true profession when dreaming of navigating the seas. What happens? What? Oh, that's the end. What happens? I want to know. I tried to do that thing where you like teach yourself how to lucid dream once. It's kind of cool. I can't remember. I think it kind of got to the point where I was somewhat sentient in the dreams. But let me tell you, it's not like, I mean, dreams are supposed to be restful, you know? You don't want to like be in... No firewood. Damn. Not like I wanted a fire anyway. Come find me! Okay. What about like a save point, though? There were matches and a candle holder. Gimme. I want it. It's a beautiful candle holder. I got matches. And I got using matches will increase your vision range. They can be used repeatedly until the maximum limit is reached. Okay. You'll be unable to progress if you cannot see. God damn. There's paper and ink. Oh, awesome. Just what I wanted. Perf. Perfity perf perf. Thank you. What? Look at his like a little monster. He's like inside of the... I can't tell if it's like... where it's speech bubble? Or if we're like it's food that's going to be consumed in it. Like it. Little personality. Okay. Do we have like a little bear? What are we carrying? A blanket? We have something. I don't know what it is, though. Okay. Get me out of here. No. There really isn't anything. She woke herself up with a brisk shake of her head. Although she had yet to figure out what had happened, Elizabeth didn't feel right just standing there. Cold shivers ran down her back just as she finished that thought. Uh-oh. Oh, God damn it, dude. Would it make a difference if she had a decent effort in communicating with the being? Didn't you want to leave? Why did you suddenly start looking for the door? Those weren't actual questions, just sarcasm that weaved insidiously around her. She slumped on the staircase. Who are you? Elizabeth asked. Directed towards Elizabeth's creased into a smile, as if it had been waiting for this question. The figure bowed with an almost comical number of flourishes. I am a very big word. Mephistopheles. Me what? Mephisto. That's much better. Mephisto. What exactly are you? Elizabeth further asked. The demon smiled and slowly paced in a wide circle around the girl. It spread its hands in a way that was annoying for some reason. I am the genie. Genie? Jinn. I don't think that's a genie. I'm the Jinn that denies everything. Those two long sleeves waved around in a sinister manner. Then Soshi asked, "Can you tell me where the front door is?" "Didn't I say there's no such thing?" "That's what you said. I didn't see a thing." "Didn't you walk in of your own volition? How would you not know where the door is?" "What do you know?" "They won't tell you anything. They actually don't even welcome you. If only you hadn't been born." It had stolen the right to speak, and every word it spoke dripped blood-curdlingly into Elizabeth's head. She had to resist the urge to cover her ears in the face of such cloyingly sweet voice, tone, that had snuck up to her unawares. "Think about it. This place is actually not so bad. It's quiet here. You won't hear those things. You won't even want to leave after a while." Elizabeth turned back to reboot this weird theory. "No way," she said. "I don't want to stay or spend even a second here." "Not even a second?" "Not even for a second." "Really? All right. Want to make a bet? If you really want to leave, I'll show you the way out." "Really?" "Yes," the demon nodded. "But if at any moment you wax nostalgic about your time here, or wish to preserve any instant for eternity, then you lose." "Any instant?" "Any instant." Well, that didn't seem too hard. She didn't have the slightest inclination to stay here anyway. Elizabeth nodded her head without thinking over it for too long. "Oh, good, then it's settled." The demon capered in satisfaction before she had said anything. This was also when the bells in the house started tolling. Elizabeth covered her mouth with both hands before she blurted out, "Wait a minute." The bet had already begun. Despite having a lot to say a second ago, the demon's irregular form vanished up the stairs, and she didn't want to keep it at all.